Now, this is the part of furnishing a $1.5 million house that they don't really tell you about. And it's the part that probably sucks the most, and that is the boxes.
A few moments later.
Right now, we don't exactly have a process in place. I figured while I was cutting up some boxes, I could maybe talk a little bit about our process, how we came to be a business, overall, how we got to this point in furnishing a $1.5 million house. I own a property or Airbnb management company called BNB Monthly. A lot of people that I've reached out to through there want to try Airbnb, but don't have a furnished place. And oftentimes with my management company, the way that it would work, you would have to basically take on listings or people's properties that are fully furnished. So there was no in-between, there was no integration piece that would allow me to just take as many clients as I want. There was always this furnishing factor that was taking over, because then you're finding people who are do-it-yourselfers, and that can lead to its own problems because they either don't have the right amenities, they don't have the right locks. They can just create problems for you anyway, so why not try to capture all of the money, I guess.
A few moments later.
Having decided to start a furnishing company, have a partner, we just decided that we're going to be a nationwide Airbnb furnishing company where we'll come to you. We'll make it easy, right? So if you have a property that you're looking to basically put on Airbnb, we can just make it happen for you, and you don't even have to touch anything. All kinds of integrations, all types of add-ons to basically help you have your property be hands-off. Ultimately, a lot of investors want somebody else to take care of it for them. So we were saying, you know what? Why not us? Eventually, we'll have more of a team, and I won't have to be the one cutting boxes. But right now, here is our fate, cutting boxes. We've furnished a couple of these now, and basically the clients like what we've done. Really just kind of working on honing in on the people that kind of we know right now. We don't have a website yet, looking to build a website, looking to really market this thing, but we're also getting our processes down. So we get special vendor deals where we're getting big discounts on commercial grade furniture. Commercial grade is huge. It's what you want to have in your property because it's going to allow your property to be long term. If you're buying IKEA furniture for your property, it's going to freaking break. It's not going to stay around long. There's no longevity piece. Like, real estate is all about the long term. IKEA furniture will work for a time, and it'll work. I mean, it really depends on what your budget is. If you use IKEA furniture, I promise you there's going to be some kind of problem where you have a handyman that has to come fix it. You know, that's going to be a couple $100s. It's going to ultimately just end up costing you money in the long term. You want to make sure that you're working with the right people, that you're using commercial grade furniture. And you know, commercial grade furniture isn't just whatever you see at your local bus stop. This furniture can be stylish, it can be nice, but like there's so much more to it than just its style and making sure that it's durable. Like there's a lot of planning that can go into this piece, and so it does matter how you furnish it and that you are using commercial grade furniture. It has a longer life. Yes, it is more expensive. There's a lot of other features that you can add to it. Like for instance, we have an Instagrammable wall. What's an Instagrammable wall, you're saying? Well, a lot of times it's maybe like what we're doing with this property here. So white wall, right? Imagine that. And then we have this ivy that we put up on the wall, and then we're having a neon sign behind it. And it's going to say something quirky or fun based on this area. What you're doing is you're creating a dark space for the neon sign to just light up and glow, and people will start taking pictures with it. They'll say, oh, you have to stay at this house, because ultimately when people stay at your Airbnb, what they're doing is they want to show off to their friends. So how better to show off than to say, look at this freaking nice place. That's kind of what we're going for. It just brings a different vibe to the whole property where you just feel good about what's happening, right? Yeah, you want to make people feel special with your property. Furnishing piece of this property, and I'll be able to show you guys like in another video kind of like how it ended up turning out, but as of right now we've got the supply chain problems. We're just kind of hammering through that, so it's going to be a little bit of time before we get it. Typically we can get everything done in 5 days if it's here, and right now we're just having kind of things being back ordered and canceled and all of the fun parts of being a business owner. It's all about automations and technology. That's what I do with my management company. That's what we should be doing with this company. We're looking at building out our team So if you are interested in furnishing Airbnbs nationwide, we'll pay for the flights, we'll pay for all of the pieces. It's going to be pretty huge. We typically will say it's going to take 5 days. Obviously right now it's taking a little bit longer because of shipping, but we're planning on kind of getting some better processes in place. As long as we can take it off your hands or our clients' hands, like, that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to make it a lot easier. There's a lot of companies out there that they want to do is like the guest communication piece, but you know, it's tedious, but the money is in the problems and the solving of those problems. And the more that we can capture, the better that this whole thing's really going to be for us. Hopefully a better time. You know, if you're somebody that's looking to self-manage your properties, that's cool too. I'd love to be able to help you out there. We've got coaching and consulting and mentorship programs for you. Reach out, schedule a call with us. We'd love to talk to you about how you can be successful. And you know, it's kind of like teaching you how to fish. If you want to fish, we can teach you. That's kind of what that whole thing's about. Some people, they've got the money and don't want to really worry about it, and we can be the operator for that piece. Whatever you're looking for, however you want to learn, however you want to get into this space, we can help you out. And I mean, of course, I'm going to continue to keep putting free content out there for you. I'm looking forward to really figuring out whatever process that might be, to finding someone else who will cut this box for me so that I can go and do the things that I enjoy doing while maybe even mentoring someone else. If you have questions, let me know. This is where all the free help is coming from. If you have anything for me, I'd love to be a resource. Please like, subscribe. There'll be more parts of this. You guys will see the property. That's actually going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to it because it's not going to be this. Again, feel free to reach out to me. Links in the bio, and take care.